We are now going to do what's called a bridge on the floor. So bring your mat and get ready. This exercise is going to target mainly the hamstrings and some of the glutes. Now we can do this exercise in different ways in order for it to be challenging. But for this exercise, I want you to start off with both of your legs to make it easier for you. If you find this exercise to be too easy, you can grab a dumbbell and you can place it on top of your hip right here. Just make sure that maybe you have a towel or a mat underneath the dumbbell so it doesn't hurt you. Now what you're going to do is you're going to lay flat onto the mat. You're going to bend your knees like this. So you don't want it too far out or too close, just till here. The most important point for this exercise is that there's no space in between your lower back and the mat. So make sure that you're not arching, that you're tightening your core and you're pushing your back to the floor. What you're going to do is you're going to lift your hips as high as you can, and you're going to pause at the top for a second and control it as you're coming down. Your knees are going to be outward, so you don't want your knees caving inward, parallel to your shoulder and slightly more out. Make sure that as you're coming up, you're not pushing with your toe, but you're pushing mainly through your heel to engage all of the back of the muscles more. Every time you come down, make sure that you reposition your lower back by pushing it to the floor to prevent any excessive arching and space between your lower back and the mat. This will prevent you from putting pressure onto your back, and it will help you to engage your hamstring muscles more. I'm going to grab the dumbbell and I'm going to place it onto my hip to make it more challenging. You can place your hands onto the dumbbell by controlling pushing it forward so it's not directly onto your hip bone if you don't have a towel or a mat to place underneath the dumbbell. I'm going to do 10 repetitions with you. Really try to focus on repositioning yourself through every rep and pausing at the top to get more of a contraction in your hamstring muscles. Ready? Here we go. And up, squeeze. Slowly down, tap, reposition, and up immediately, squeeze, 2. And come down, and up, 3. We don't want to pause too much at the bottom. 4, good. 5, try to come up as high as you can. Make sure you're pushing from the heel. 6, excellent. Reposition that lower back. 7, 8, 9, one more, and 10. Good job.